Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 22, and it is time for round 6 of our 2009 season with Marco Melandri. It's time for the American race, it's time for Laguna Seca. So starting in second place on board the Kawasaki, we will be using power setting 1, and away we go. It's a bit of a late start there, I actually thought it would be quicker than that, as Dovizioso does get the whole shot into turn 1, but I'm going to try and fight back and hopefully squeeze through not just 1 but 2. We go into the Andretti hairpin leading the way. Now this is a rather interesting video for me because all of the other videos we've done in this championship so far, I was using my PS5 controller after playing and getting used to it for quite a while. However, this time there's another challenge. And that is that I've been playing TT Isle of Man 3 quite a lot, for about 40 hours as a matter of fact, and coming back to continue the season right now in Laguna Seca with this controller, with this bike, feels incredibly strange. So I am not sure how we're going to do here in Laguna Seca. I was able to get into second after a bit of practice, but I don't know how it's going to go. I really don't feel confident. I don't think I look particularly confident with the bike either, as Valentino Rossi has gone down. That's the second race in a row that Rossi has gone down. He binned it out of Assen into the Gate chicane on the penultimate lap, and now here on the first lap into the very difficult corkscrew, the reverse corkscrew of Laguna Seca, of course iconic here in MotoGP. Now, the championship is still very much alive, but I'm up against it today, I really am. I don't feel positives, and I'm looking at Casey Stoner there in third. We've got to just try and hopefully hold on and keep the AI at bay. Wide into the Andretti hairpin is going to cost us. Andrea Dovizioso crashed out in Qatar, is right behind us. Into the difficult right-hander of turn 3. We will bring on the power, not too prematurely to get the front wheel up, but we're still in a pretty good situation. A somewhat cloudy Californian GP here in Laguna Seca. It's not particularly bright and sunny as I would have expected. I have got the weather on random so far, and I don't think we've had a wet session yet. So who knows what's going to happen in the next couple of Grand Prix, but we have lost that advantage to the number 4 behind us. Dovizioso is closing in fast. Oh, a bit of a wheelie coming over the rise there. Not quite got the feeling and the sensation with the DualSense controller as of yet. The biggest thing I'm noticing is Casey Stoner's gone down. That is huge for the championship. And look at that. Dovizioso, Depunier, Elias, all in the top 4. What? Well, who would have expected that podium? I guess not many people. So if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe, guys and gals. It does help out the channel and, of course, keeps you guys inundated with lots of bike content. But back to business. Dovizioso is on the charge. He's a couple of tenths quicker than we are. Nicolo Canepa, fastest man on circuit down there in 8th. What could he be doing on board the Pramac Ducati? Now, getting back to what I was saying, the biggest difference I'm noticing with the Kawasaki and MotoGP 22 in general is how different the bikes feel compared to TT Isle of Man 3. Of course, I've been playing a lot recently of Race Ward's game, and it's just difficult coming back to this game and trying the feeling again and getting the movement with the bike, getting the bike stopped, how powerful the brakes are. Just a very different feeling game. Both feel very good in their own way and of course very realistic in their own way, but I don't know, I feel like I've lost a big step here in MotoGP 22, and I find that with every bike game I play, I improve in one game but seem to struggle in another area, as Jorge Lorenzo has gone down now into the reverse corkscrew. What a amount of Hondas in that top 6 right now. So from Dovizioso to Depunier, Elias, Gabo Talmashi up there into 5th place is the Hungarian. James Toseland on the Yamaha, Pedrosa on the Honda, Sete Gibernau on the Ducati up there in the top 8. What a result that would be for the Spaniard. But we're still holding off. Randy Depunier, the faster man on the circuit, is Dovizioso piling on the pressure as we go into the Andretti hairpin. Will he be chucking a lunge in for the next couple of corners? Another wheelie coming out of the Andretti hairpin. Not sure how we're able to actually wheelie on the lowest power setting. Now, of course, guys, the difficulty is still at 120%, which is the hardest in the game, and we're using power setting 1 to keep things interesting. If I were to go for power setting 3, regardless of how I'm feeling with this controller or not, I would probably be decimating the competition. So, yeah, there is that. But now into the left-hand side, guys and gals, as Dovizioso closing in. Don't forget to subscribe, guys and gals. Do it before Dovizioso gets through. As we go on the brakes for the left-hand side again for turn 8 for the corkscrew. Back across into the right. Another small moment on a wheelie. The Kawasaki is under massive pressure right now. This is pivotal for the championship, it really is, especially with Casey Stoner not finishing. Oh! Bit of a bump there from Dovizioso. But with Casey Stoner not finishing anywhere near the podium as it stands, we are taking back crucial points. Depunier has now risen to the man in second place. Not what I expected. I know the cream usually drives to the crop, or at least rises to the crop, can't speak. I didn't expect it to be Depunier in this instance. I really didn't. Back into the left-hand side. The LCR Honda man is having the ride of his life right here in Laguna Seca. Back across into the right for turn 3. Just not confident. I'm looking back at the gameplay here and I just really don't look very good with this bike. Much different to how I looked with in Assen and anywhere else. I've really lost a step. And we have to put in some serious effort to get good again, so I can be competing for MotoGP 23, which of course is not that far away. Another, 2 weeks or so? Not far now. So into the left-hand side for turn 6. Again, we'll bring on the power, hopefully avoiding the wheelie. Onto the brakes early for the corkscrew. Trying to use that ride 4 braking line is not really going to work. I guess it did somewhat as we cut the apex. This is going to start after we get across the line into the victory corner and beyond. We will be starting lap number 6. Depunier is in pursuit. The Frenchman behind, looking to be the first Frenchman in a long time to take a victory. We go into the left-hand side, deep into turn 11. We bring on the power once again. I guess the lap times haven't been too bad, but I don't know. They're not my old lap times, that's what I can say. Don't look anywhere near as good as I once did. But into the Andretti hairpin, still with pressure surmounting. Depunier, Dovizioso, all looking for a chance to take victory. Losing confidence to the right-hand side for turn 3. There is the LCR Honda man. The number 14 is arriving. Is he going to get through? The defence that we put on so far has been absolutely stellar, though. Really defending as much as I can here. I'm actually not intentionally defending. I'm just trying to stay ahead, and at this point, we are beginning to struggle. Oh, it looks so ugly. We're so slow into the left-hander there. Oh, and Randy Depunier took advantage. Depunier is through. Do we have the confidence to fight him back into the corkscrew? Not going to happen. Depunier couldn't have got any closer. We've absolutely mucked it up into the corkscrew. And we've dropped, what, 5/10, a couple of bike lengths behind the Honda ahead of us. What a chance for Depunier. This is going to be the highlight of his career by a long shot. Can Depunier do it? Randy in the lead. Melandri in second, and Dovizioso still there in third. Never mind about third. Dovizioso's coming on through. Can we fight back into the Andretti hairpin? It's going to be a bit of contact into the turn 2. But we are still in pursuit. Oh my goodness, there's Tony Elias on board the San Carlo Grassini Honda as we are getting battered. We've led for 6 long laps. Down to the final few. We could be losing everything. Our only mission now is to stay on the podium. Look how much time we've lost. Depunier's flying. Dovizioso's going with him. It's a battle we're going to miss out as Elias just made a small mistake going into the back of us, into the corner with the mother's sign. Now back into the left-hander for turn 6. There is Tony Elias. He's shoving us wide. He's bumping and pushing us. The power setting difference is really getting into its own now. You can see how much we struggled as we now break into the corkscrew. Again, he's pushing us and bumping into the back of us. Toseland and Gibber now have gone down now. And look at that. Takahashi's up there as well with Nicky Hayden. Didn't even see the American in this Grand Prix. But we are now down to 4th. We were hoping for big points in our championship challenge here today as we try and sneak back through on Elias. That's a late move. It's not going to work. That was a lunge like you would do in the final corner, but into the final lap, but unfortunately, that was just, a bit ambitious from the number 33. The Italian will try and attack the Spaniard as we try and sneak through again into the Andretti hairpin. I just don't have the confidence to fight anywhere else. So I'm pretty much going all in for the podium here. Not confident again into turn 3. Wow, I've really fallen off on this game. We're going to have to put in a lot more lap times to get back at this and to start improving again. We look so slow, the movement, it's just not fluid. We've got a lot of work. But we've still got a lot more rounds in this championship. Elias again bumps into the rear of us. Gabo Talmashi will be approaching soon for a possible chance of a podium. Who on earth would have thought this would be a podium challenges? Depunier winning, Dovizioso second, Melandri trying to just hold on as we go into the corkscrew for the final time of today's video. I do hope you've enjoyed. It's been one hell of a battle, and it's been a very difficult situation for me to adapt to this game once again. Elias is still there. Dovizioso is attacking Depunier, but I don't think he's going to make it stick. He hasn't made the lunge. That means Randy Depunier is going to take victory here in Laguna Seca. Dovizioso will finish second, and Melandri just holds on for a podium. Wow, what a battle. So there it is, confirmation on your screens. Depunier wins from Dovizioso and Melandri in third. But look at that gap behind. Elias, Talmashi, Canepa, Takahashi all within 1.5 seconds of getting onto the podium. Pretty tense stuff here in Laguna Seca. So look at the championship standings to see how this has affected the overall standings. And as you can see, we have taken points away from Casey Stoner. Stoner may still be leading the way, but we're just getting that step ever so closer to attacking the Australian. But guys, thanks for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao for now. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.